What is up, guys? It is Simba here, and welcome back to another round in the top split of SLR. This is round number 3 for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix here at Jeddah, and here are the championship standings going into this race. As you can see, we are one of 5 drivers yet to score. Turner leads the way ahead of Race Roller, and in the constructors, we have dropped to 7th place. So far, it's not been a great start to the season, not going to lie. I think that'll be the biggest understatement I can make in this entire video. But, as you can see on screen right now, there is the last video of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Link in the top right, as always. Go check out if you haven't seen it already, as we're about to finish our first lap on a used set of soft tyres. We invalidated our first run, and as we come through the last quarter, we're about to finish this run, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, it has not been very good. My confidence isn't too high, but we crossed the line now. It is going to be a 28.4.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, what, you invalid medal?
Yeah.
Where's the fun in that?
So you can hear me saying I wasn't very happy about that lap, and as you can hear W. Turner and Corey talking about Corey staying in the pits, because Corey's currently 4 tenths ahead of the next car, and he doesn't seem like he's going to be losing pole position anytime soon. But Corey is insisting on giving another go, and so are we as we go through the first 2 corners. Very nice and tidy. We've gained just under half a tenth, which is a pretty decent start to the lap, as we go through turns 3 and 4, carrying the minimum speed. As you can hear Corey in the background, but we're going to try and push on.
He hasn't even got a rear wing. All power's round.
And the Ferrari just puts us off there.
Oh, Corey. Sorry, mate. I'm sticking to the left. Oh, God. I wasn't sure if you were on a lap or not.
And the other one moves out of the way as we do a 32.1 in the first sector. Somehow we didn't invalidate, despite Paracrix being parked right on the apex, but we keep pushing. We have found 4 tenths and the first sector alone, so this could be really good. We struggle through that chicane. That's kind of just been my weak point around this track. I hate that chicane. So difficult to get right, but still, we are still nearly 4 tenths up as we go into turn 22. Fuck. And just like that, game, set, match. That's qualifying over. We do have time to go again. We did try and go again, but we ended up spinning at the last corner. And that is the end of what has been yet another disappointing qualifying session. You can see Shot Medals just toppled us there, and we are P14. Yeah, that's kind of where we are with confidence-wise, guys. Without that mistake at turn 22, we would have been doing a 27.9 or a 28.0, and that would have been enough for P10. So we've missed out on the top 10 again. Darren has outqualified us in equal machinery, but we're going to try and turn it around in the race.
Oh, my word. Didn't see that.
Nice one, Darren. So, here we go. Time for the main event of the video. Hard tyres on the wagon, as usual. Everyone around us basically is going for the hard medium strategy. And we're going to see if we can turn this around. It's been a very poor qualifying session, and we are under pressure to deliver a result. Is third time the charm here in Saudi Arabia? We're going to find out as the lights go out and we are underway in Saudi Arabia. You can see it's not the best of starts again. Just like Bahrain, we lose the rear end just a tiny bit. As you can hear, Turner and Corey not too happy about Race Roller utilising what is called the host start, where the host of the lobby gets an OP start compared to everybody else. As Darren talks about us going 3 wide momentarily through turn 2. We get ahead of him. He says thank you for leaving the space and not causing a collision. But unfortunately for us, we haven't really made any progress. Shut Metal has lost a place to Rigsy, who is started on the medium tyres. So he's going to try and be a little bit more aggressive at the start of this race. But we've managed to get past the first sector without a collision. But speaking of collisions, we're about to end the first lap. We are right behind our teammate Shut Metal. And as we go into the last corner, there's going to be quite a bit of carnage in front of us.
What? Oh, my God.
What the hell?
Rigsy hit you there, mate. You lost the rear into you.
Yeah, I know. He just wasn't looking where he was going.
That move was illegal, I'm afraid, mate. Return the position. Give it back.
Did you cut the track? Did you cut it?
God, Simba, Jesus, I scared the shit out of me. I gave him more room on the inside. I didn't know how deep you were going.
So, absolute carnage at the last corner. Elite Risks has been spun out at the last corner, and Ogween was collected in the incident. So, we've somehow found ourselves in P10.
I am not even surprised for you to say Jitter. What an idiot.
And you can hear me talking to Risks. You can't quite hear the former Division 1 champion. He didn't really include his audio, but he told me that Jitto was the one who caused that collision. Just like he caused in Bahrain as well at turn 4. So, yeah. Don't really know what's up with him. He's pretty quick. So, I don't really know why he has the knack of taking people out. So, we are one of the main beneficiaries. So, lap 3, DRS enabled, P10, but we get a warning for track limits.
Fantastic. It's pathetic. Maybe got time on there.
Oh my god, the dirty air through there. Jesus Christ.
These tyres are terrible.
Yeah, so I had to back off there. Fucking hell.
So, yeah.
Corey,
First warning of the day, which is not great. You can hear Darren in the background clearly saying that, yeah, the tyres are terrible.
I nearly let go of the clutch.
He's not a fan of the hard tyres, but, yeah. Welcome to Wicked on, mate. You've got to make this track work, and the pace has got to be there. But
Fucking hell, man.
yeah, still training in P10. The main priority now is staying within 1 second of our teammate Shut Medal, who's also trying to stay within DRS of the train ahead of us. So right now, McLaren are 9th and 10th, which is pretty good from 9th, 12th, and 14th. So that's the main priority here. We're in the DRS train, and that is the main priority for us right now, just to save as much battery as possible and keep within the train.
I'll just rinse a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, just try and rinse a bit. As long as we're in that train, we can get something out of this race.
And you can hear me talking to my teammate Medal saying that, you know, as long as we're in that train, we can definitely we've got potential to get a good result, as the words can't even come out of my mouth properly. So, lap 8, again, we're just sticking with the train. We've used a bit of battery just to keep up a little bit, and there's more carnage at the last corner.
What's he just done?
Yes, out of DRS, let's go.
And this time, the carnage involves a guy I used to race back in LCR when I first started league racing, TMS Sora. Apparently, he's just dive bombed someone, and it has definitely not worked, and he actually retires in the pits a couple of moments later.
So he went for it from 4 cars back.
And you can hear Corey not too happy about that. Apparently, Sora was a long way back. 4 car lengths is probably around a second. So, yeah, apparently he just decided to absolutely send it. And I think someone else was involved as well. As, again, me and Medal gain another free position. We're just keeping it clean at the minute, hence the name of the title. And speaking of keeping it clean, I think Race Roller has gone for a spin, and yes, he has.
Shit. No, Roller.
Oh, I'm okay. Corey, keep me ahead of Jitto, please.
I mean, I'm just going to drive my own race, mate. You do what you want.
Another free position medal. Come on, let's go, mate.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty quick, so. Okay.
And that is another position gain for us as a team. And you can hear Turner saying to Corey, just keep me ahead of Jitto, because the last thing Turner needs is getting taken out, knowing that the main rival behind him in the championship has gone for a spin. So that's going to be crucial for the championship, in the words of SLR Corey. As we move on to lap 10, me and Medal are now currently 7th and 8th behind, I think, the Mercedes pair of Crowding and SLR Jam. So as we go through this section here,
oh, Crowding's in a massive hit on the wall.
Go.
Yeah, I'm
drain,
just
drain. Go for it.
Crowding has hit the wall, and Shot Middle is going to try and take advantage. We tell him to absolutely go for it and snatch the position, and that's exactly what he's done.
Nicely done, boss. Nicely done.
I might give it back there because I didn't get the rest on Jam, but I rinsed a little bit more.
So Medal is having an absolute blinder, and Crowding might have damage, so we're going to try and take advantage as well.
We're going to try and follow suit.
And you can hear me say there, we're going to try and follow suit. It's not going to be easy because Crowding is quite aggressive, but we're going to give it a go regardless. Here we go then, down the inside,
Chito's got
into
plenty.
turn 1, late braking.
Yeah,
We
he
have
did
to cut the
he's,
corner a
cut
little
the pit
bit
lane entry
in order
and
to
that gives
keep
him
the
5
space on the
seconds
track. There's a bit of
speeding.
contact between the two of us
Oh, dear.
as we're still side by side going into turn 3.
Well, that was the glitch that spun you last season into the pit lane.
Oh, come on, crowding. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah, you just didn't get a penalty.
Yes, Toby's got 3
Richard's
seconds.
got a penalty, yeah.
Oh yes, this is going so well.
You can hear Turner being very happy that his teammate has got a penalty. Safe to say that he doesn't like his teammate. Meanwhile, we had a very, very random rear end loss coming out of turn 3, and you heard me a little bit there, really frustrated.
Just fine.
You know, just saying not ideal, and yeah, it really isn't because in hindsight,
Don't know.
we shouldn't have maybe gone for that. We've just lost a lot of time to crowding and medal in front of us.
Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, they've done
Oh,
10
go
laps
away,
on this
Andres.
race. The car ahead has damaged the front wing, but it seems fairly minor.
Huh?
The time last lap was a 1 minute 33.4.
I got
This is
44,
great. We're
so.
gaining by around 9/10 a lap. Keep it
I'm back up to that now.
Crowding's got damage. I don't know why he was fighting the other. Fuck off, Andres.
I haven't got pace to keep up with Jam.
pit window and you're going to be on
Fine,
mediums.
go ahead. I really couldn't give a damn.
So, we asked our engineer about crowding, and it does turn out he does have front wing damage. And you heard my reaction to the news as Andres actually passes us as well. He was really, really quick, and despite not having DRS. So, we're just going to have to, you know, take the cautious route. We tried to be aggressive there,
just got a bit of
and
a...
there's a distinct lack of it, of aggression, because we could have passed crowding
one into
very
safe.
easily, but we didn't do it. Lap 13, Andres goes off into the pits. He's got a 3-second penalty as well, and we're going to keep pushing for a few more laps as Medal is right behind
Nah, that's what he
crowding,
pulled out,
and
that's
he's
what
just going to sit in DRS.
Yeah, I'm not fighting crowding because I'm
Oh,
just going
what?
to use his DRS.
What's
He's
happened
also
to
got
Jam?
damage
The
as
Jam
well.
pit?
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't know
just
how
going
his
to
face is that good.
just gonna use his DRS to...
What?
Yeah, I saw the back then once on the crash.
Bullshit. I've had a penalty for the pit lane, but I didn't even.
Next lap,
I was
Simba,
going to say,
or-
did you take the actual line or did you cut
I
it
took the
slightly?
actual line. I braked and
Corey, do you have to stay in like the line?
You have to stay within the white lines.
Is it the entry?
Or
Yeah,
else,
well,
or else it essentially it
Yeah,
just
I
locks
went
the
like a
rear diff
tiny
and
bit
just gives you a
over.
penalty for speeding.
Yeah, but is it the entry or the exit? You need to work
It's
out?
the entry. Be
So,
careful the exit as well.
lap
'cause that can give you
14,
corner
very
cutting
important
warnings.
comms
Yeah,
here
yeah.
going on
But
from
the
SLR
entry will
Corey.
give you a
So,
speeding if you're
good stuff from
outside
Corey.
the white lines.
Unfortunately, Darren has
sorry,
got a
sorry,
5-second
sorry.
penalty for
You
a
were saying
glitch
that,
that
well, 'cause you're
occurs
coming
in the
at the end
game.
of this lap.
So,
DRS.
he
No, I just
went over the
genuinely
white
want
line
to
just a
know.
little bit,
Yeah, I was gonna
and that
say,
was
just
enough
be
for the game to
careful.
give him a 5-second
That's a
penalty.
joke. I
So,
literally braked
Darren,
to make sure.
very unlucky. He was running in
And
the
I
lower
still
ends of
got
the
my
points, or P11, and that's completely ruined his race.
Do you want to swap or not?
I'm
Never
gonna...
mind, never
I'm-
mind, never mind.
I'll pit. Yeah?
Yeah.
You're going
Yeah.
more? Okay.
Yeah, I'll go one more.
Meanwhile, the comms between the two McLaren boys are very good as Medal is the car in front, so he's going to get the first priority with pit stop. We're going to stay out for
Well, I saw your
one
dog going
more
very,
lap,
very
and we're going to
slowly.
try and push
Oh,
on and try and
sure,
catch
I'm
up with
getting
crowding.
fucking
But as soon as
that
that
was
happens, Paraquick is out of the
Paraquick's
race.
Okay,
Oh,
2 minutes,
good.
track
Oh my
Fuck's
god.
sake!
I am so happy I just pitted now. That is amazing.
Darren, why does that happen to you every
I
time?
don't know. It's just a conundrum at this point.
The race has turned on its
get
head.
fucking remember.
Lap 15, safety car
It's very unfair.
void.
Yeah,
Now,
it is to be fair.
Darren's been screwed over again.
It was like 3 seconds.
Unbelievable lots of
Toby's not
safety cars
pissed.
this guy has. And so has
Yeah,
Medal.
Toby's
Medal
pitted.
literally just pitted. So we're on the overcut, and staying out the extra lap has actually helped us out. So here we go, in the pit. We're going to be ahead of
Well,
crowding
is my game
because
pro?
he's repairing the front wing
Toby's
damage he
like-
got earlier. And we're going to put on medium tyres to the end of the Grand Prix. Turner wasn't happy about it either.
We
No,
have
roll
And
it,
he's
right, no,
just
you're in P2.
ahead of his
Toby's come out
teammate.
behind Jam.
Now the
Oh,
question
well,
is,
actually, it's
where are
close.
we going to be
Oh, no,
in
he's
terms of
grown.
our track
Oh,
position?
fuck
Are we going to be
Where's
ahead of
Toby
Shut
for you?
Medal going into turn
Toby's
2?
first.
Yeah, yeah.
We're ahead of crowding, but behind you, that's fine, that's perfect.
Yeah, we're both out of crowding. He had damage.
That's perfect, that's fine.
And Medal realises that we're ahead of him now as the safety car's coming in. Again, he's thinking about the team,
Corey,
not
when are you
himself. And
Dunno, mate, when
the
am I
main
gonna
thing is
go?
we're both ahead of crowding, which is great news. So we could both push on and
Okay,
see if
I'm
we
not
can
gonna tell
challenge
you, I've got
some of the
Will
front runners
behind me.
in this Grand Prix, despite that poor qualifying. So massive shout out to Medal for the great comms throughout the race. But now we've got the safety car coming in.
You're gone. Fuck off, Toby. I'm not letting you anywhere near past me.
And you can hear the championship leader not willing to budge for his teammate as they go into the first chicane.
What the
Toby,
heck?
you're a little dirty bastard. You're a dirty cunt. I'm gonna fucking murder him.
I've literally just seen that. Well, I've seen that.
I mean, why are you disconnected? What the
I'm
fuck?
gonna murder Toby. I don't even give a shit.
Good teamwork.
Well, I think we've got a new understatement of the video. Turner is not happy. He is fuming with his teammate. They've made contact. Turner almost lost a position to an SLR jam as well.
He is a dirty
And he's down
scumbag.
in
Someone check
P3.
Toby's
So
stream,
Turner's
see
absolutely
if I'm
fuming.
anywhere
We are
near
just staying in 5th place. You know, we don't want to mess this opportunity up. This is the best chance we've got to score points. But Turner's absolutely fuming at his teammate as crowding. I think he just got a penalty there, if I'm not wrong. As Ogween has just left the session and he's got to rejoin again. And the reigning champion has really had a really tough start to the season. And we can only hope that he gets back on form soon because he's definitely a rapid driver on his day. But Meadow has lost out to crowding. Unfortunately, he was a bit cautious at the start. If you heard me, if you heard him on comms there. But as we go through the last corner, crowding is looking to repass us.
What's crowding doing?
Honestly, I can't stand this guy. He's a fucking prick.
It's fine. You can have the position, crowding. I'm not going to bother, mate. You're going to just drain your battery all the time, like a weirdo.
Boy, please break the rest of this fucking weirdo.
I'm not gonna let you go. I'm not mad at him. Like, it's alright.
So we end up letting crowding go because he's a ERS spamming weirdo. And meanwhile, in that time, Elite Risk has managed to get himself back into this Grand Prix. He has underbody damage, and he's still fighting his way up the field. And we've just told him, you know, we're not going to fight him either because, again, we want points. Okay, we want to score points. We're one of 5 drivers yet to score, but onto lap 21.
I need to change the batteries. Oh. Honestly, I can't get fucking smooth, right?
Turner has run into even more trouble because he has to change his batteries now. So that's going to allow Jam and crowding to get right on the back of the Aston Martin. And once again, we're just chilling in 6th place. We're just sitting within the DRS strome. We're on 2 warnings. If we get a penalty, that's essentially race over because I feel that even though we've not been the quickest driver on this track by any means, we are still on for a top 5, and I think Griffiths also has a 3-second penalty. So right now, we're in a net P4. So if we really put our mind to it, if we really start pushing, we could get Jam and potentially a very unlikely podium. So lap 22, unfortunately, we're looking backwards instead of forwards. The 2 Mercedes have swapped places. But now, we've got SLR Ham right behind us as we go into turn 1.
You're going to get him anyway, mate, so don't worry. Just stick behind him.
What's Ham doing? Ham, mate, what are you doing,
going
mate?
to slow me down so Toby can get fucking second. And I'm going to fucking lose my shit with him. I'm actually going to message him, calling him a fucking cunt after this.
You can hear Turner continuing to rant about his teammate not really playing the team game as we have a close shave with SLR Ham. And if you remember Monza, we had a very, very devastating collision with him. So we're going to try and save ERS in order to keep him behind. And also to stay in touch with Jam because Jam right now is in a net P3. So if we do pass him, the former 2-time Michelin champion, we're on the podium. But right now, that isn't the priority. We want points as we get to the last lap of the Grand Prix.
Please.
You can hear Turner saying, please just stay in DRS, as crowding has managed to pass him due to the battery issue. But here we go, last lap of the race. Corey is going to win the race in absolutely dominant fashion. So congrats to him as we go through the final corner. Turner now is under pressure from the second Mercedes of Ham. This is for P2 on track. We're not going to be close enough. It's going to be P6 today, but it's going to be P4.
Come on. Cheers, mate.
Thanks.
Let's go.
Come on! Yes!
Let's go.
Yes! Let's fucking have it!
Well done, Simba. Well done. Let's go.
What about that? What about that? P14 to P4 here in the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, and we get driver of the day, which is something you love to see. And there is SLR Corey winning his first Grand Prix this season. Turner finishes second again, but it is more valuable points for the Aston Martin in terms of the Drivers' Championship, and SLR Jam completing the podium places. So, absolutely delighted with that. What a result. Guys, finally, a result that we can talk about. Third time is definitely the charm. We finished P4 here today on penalties, ahead of Griffiths and Crowding, and finally we've got some momentum with us to carry on into the next race. So we go again in Imola, which is on Sunday. I'll be streaming that on Twitch. A couple of what-ifs for some drivers across the grid, but at the end of the day, keeping it clean was what got you that result. So that, guys, is going to be the end of today's video. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more league racing content, and we'll see you guys in Imola. Until then, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one.